Hey, good morning. The snow has stopped here on Market Street in Wilmington, but the roads remain icy and a big concern after all the snow and freezing rain that we've seen over the past several hours. The roads are still very slick. Driving in this morning, even in the SUV, it was kind of hard to navigate some of the roads because they're so icy. I did slide a bit pulling into this gas station, and yesterday, police actually shut down some of the roads because of car accidents. This morning, it took me a while to actually get in the vehicle. All the doors and windows frozen and sealed shut. Several inches of snow on the ground where I live here in Wilmington, but NCDOT crews are working around the clock, monitoring conditions and trying to keep the roads as safe as possible. They actually put out more than 75,000 gallons of brine ahead of the storm to help inhibit ice on the roads. Back out here, breezy, freezing, the best way to describe it. Stay off the roads if you don't have to be out. For now, reporting in Wilmington, I'm Brandon Shope for Spectrum News. Hey, good morning. No more snow coming down here on the Martin Luther King Jr. Parkway in Wilmington, but there's still plenty on the roads. Wilmington police still have the parkway shut down at Kerr Avenue with the barricades and a few patrol cruisers. Police say they decided to close it last night just after 5 p.m. after there were 3 car accidents within just an hour. Not too many folks on the roads yet this morning, which is a good thing because conditions are still very icy and slick. Pulling onto the MLK, my SUV actually started to slide sideways before finally gaining some traction. But NCDOT says they have crews out and about trying to keep things as safe as possible with their snowplows. And that's what we've got for you right now. Best thing to do, pour another cup of coffee, grab that warm blanket, and keep the TV right here because you don't want to be out in this today. For now, reporting in Wilmington, I'm Brandon Shope for Spectrum News. Good morning. It may look like a winter wonderland here in Wilmington, but looks can be deceiving. The roads are still extremely dangerous. The snow is really just packed in tight, several inches on the ground. Wilmington police still have Martin Luther King Jr. Parkway shut down at Kerr Avenue with barricades and a few patrol cruisers. From the downtown side, the road is closed at 3rd Street. Police decided to close it last night just after 5 p.m. after there were 3 car accidents within just an hour. I had to take Market Street to get here, and roads were slick and icy, and I slid a little bit coming through a few of the intersections before regaining traction. And you really can't see the lines on the road, which also makes driving difficult. But NCDOT and the city have crews out with plows working around the clock to clear the roads. Frigid and a bit windy outside today, and with those icy roads, it's a good idea just to stay at home. For now, reporting in Wilmington, I'm Brandon Shope for Spectrum News. I'm Brandon Shope here in Wilmington, where the entire city is covered in a blanket of snow. Kids are enjoying sledding down local hills, but drivers are running into some big problems in the port city. The Martin Luther King Jr. Parkway was closed last night after several car accidents. Police have set up barricades and have been rerouting area drivers. Throughout the early morning hours, DOT crews have worked to clear roads, but that didn't keep the numerous drivers in an 18-wheeler from getting stuck near the Cape Fear Memorial Bridge on 3rd Street, just after 9.
I'm actually surprised how many cars are out here because this is a sheet of ice out here, and there's mostly trucks, but there's some smaller cars that are coming through that clearly don't have four-wheel drive, so I hope they're real safe.
National Weather Service confirmed they've seen 3.8 inches at the Wilmington International Airport. And folks over at NCDOT are asking that if you can stay home today, please do so and give them that extra space to clear the major roads, then they can move on to the secondary streets. For now, in Wilmington, I'm Brandon Shope for Spectrum News. With almost 4 inches of snow being reported by the National Weather Service for the port city, drivers are finding road conditions difficult.
You're still fishtailing. You have to be really, really slow is the key, because if you jam on your brakes real fast, you're gonna fishtail and you're gonna slide right. I mean, the brakes effectively don't work in weather like this.
While some people took to city streets for a little sledding fun, many others were sliding just plenty in their cars. Wilmington police are reporting more than 50 accidents due to ice.
I'm actually surprised how many cars are out here because this is a sheet of ice out here, and there's mostly trucks, but there's some smaller cars that are coming through that clearly don't have four-wheel drive, so I hope they're real safe.
Thursday afternoon, Wilmington reopened the Martin Luther King Jr. Parkway after an overnight closure due to rush hour accidents.
And you could be an experienced driver and you could be the next thing you know, you're sideways.
But police warn that MLK and other roads are still extremely slick.
Our patrol officers are going to continue to monitor the traffic on the streets. And so, because we know as the ice melts, and certainly if temperatures drop tonight, there is a chance that it will become icier.
The city of Wilmington workers spent their day clearing parking lots. Officials say plowing city roads will just expose the ice underneath and make the roads worse. That's why they're asking people to stay off the streets, which is okay for some, giving them the chance to enjoy the rare Port City snow.
You don't see snow blanking in this part of the country ever, so this is just wonderful.
In Wilmington, Brandon Shope, Spectrum News.